Hello guys. So in today's video, I'm going to show us how to deploy our website live, right? So after you might have written your code, like for those of us that were still finding it difficult to deploy our website because there is difference between writing a code and deploying your code live so that people can have access to it and view your website or your code everywhere in the world, right? So there are some people or there are so many of us that we know how to write a little or we know how to write code, but to deploying it live is a problem. Some of us we have no experiences with that. We're always being taught how to write code and how to build website and the rest, right? So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to deploy your website live, right? After you have written your website. So with me here, I've already have my website code. As you can see, these are my website code, right? So this is a blog website. This is a blog website that I'm currently doing it for a client. So this is the source code, right? Now, you might see this source code different because I don't know which of the programming language you are using is all the same thing, right? Now, this one is built with PHP Laravel because it's PHP Laravel that I'm currently using. So I built the site with PHP Laravel. As you can see, this is my database, which is the where users' informations and every other information regarding the blog posts, images, videos, audios, whatever is going to store inside, right? So this is the database. So when you build your code as this, first of all, you need to zip it, put it in a zip file. As you can see, I've already zipped it here. To zip your code, you just go back and just right click on it, then come down under send. Then you see compress zip folder here. So you just click on this to compress your website. It take a couple of seconds or a minute, depending on how large your code is. So it will be compressed. So I've already done that here. So there is no need of me to do that again. So after you've done all this stage now, the next thing you need to have a web hosting with a hosting company, right? You need to have a web hosting, meaning you need to register your domain and get and have a web hosting, right? Web hosting is where your code and everything are going to store inside. So when you do that, hosting company will send you your cPanel login credentials where you log in. If you are using cPanel, then you log into your cPanel, which will to deploy your website live from there. So I'm going to walk you through, guys, the cPanel. If you want to get your web hosting, you can contact us. We Lancer Tech, we also provide web hosting for our clients, and it's cheap as well. So you can reach out to us and we can help you register your website and get you web hosting as well under us, right? Now, I've already registered my site, which I've already gotten my cPanel. So now this is the cPanel. As you can see, the site I'm using today is one of my client site though, is jeeps.com.ng, right? So this is the cPanel interface. I'm not going to go through this. Maybe probably in any of my video, I'll do a full video on cPanel and walk you through every part of the cPanel. So when you log into your cPanel, now to log into your cPanel, you're going to put your website. So whatever your website, or let's say your site.com, so it's going to be slash cpanel, or web hosting will instruct you how you're going to access your cpanel via the email that will send to you with your cpanel credentials, right? So like this, you click on enter, then the credential they send to you, which is the username and the password you log in, and when you log in, you find your page like this. So all you need to do is you have to come down to a place called file manager, right? Because your website contains web hosting. It is web hosting that grants you access to the cpanel, right? So you click on file manager. So when you click on file manager, it's going to load and it will open. Yours is going to be empty. Yours is going to be empty. The reasons why you are seeing so many files is because there are website and so many things going on the side already. So you're going to come under public underscore HTML. This one, public underscore HTML, right? So you double click on it to open. When you open, you see you have an empty file, But me here, I've already have code and everything now. This particular site being written with HTML and the rest and so many other code as well, right? But I'm not going to touch all of this because this is a client side and it's still active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a subdomain, which I've already done that, which I'll do that in my other video. So check out which I'll release another video about cPanel where I'll walk you through everything. So I've created a subdomain, which is this utop.com utop.jeeps.com.ng. So it's inside this a folder that I'm going to upload my site. So if I open this subdomain, right? If I open this subdomain, which is this is the subdomain I even open up here, utop.jeeps.com.ng, right? As you can see, it is empty. The reason why I'm showing this is because it is empty. There is no website code inside. So what I'm going to do is this is my code that I've already zipped it. I'm going to upload inside my cPanel. And how am I going to do that? If you look up here, you see upload here. You click on upload, right? So you see select file. So I'm going to come down or click on this to locate where my file is, but I'll just come here, right? I'll just come here, then click and hold this my code, drag and drop it here. As you can see, drop files here to start uploading. So once I do that, you see it will start uploading. So we need to create a database where we're going to store our SQL file inside, right? So I'll come back to my cPanel and scroll down to database wizard. I'll click on database wizards. So I'm going to create a database. So I'm going to name it anything. You can name it anything. So I'm going to name my database as news block, right? Then I'll click on next. Then I'll need to create a username as well. So I'm going to name the username news, let's say news users. Yeah. Then password, you can give a password, but make sure your password is strong. The strength should be green as this, or you use a password generator. So I'm going to use a password generator. Then I'll just copy this password, right? Then I'll open my notepad of my system, right? I'll open my notepad of my system and I'll paste the password here because I'm going to use it later. Then I'll click on this. I have copied these passwords, then use password, then it automatically fill. Then I'll click on create users. So once I create users, my users has been created. So now you need to assign all these privileges to your users. So you click on all privileges, and you also need to copy the username and the database as well and keep it safe somewhere else because you're going to use it. Or if you can remember it, you don't need to copy, but I would advise you copy that keep it safe, right? So I'll scroll down and click on next step or click on make changes, whichever one you. Now come back to our code has been uploaded. So we'll come back here and we'll close this part and we reload. So we'll have our code here, right? So I'll right click on the code, then I'll see extract. You extract it. So you extract it inside your folder again. So give it a couple of seconds to do that. Now the code is heavy, that's why it's taking some time. As you can see, it has been extracted. So you click on close and you reload again. So I'll have the code here. So I'll go inside the folder again by double click on it, then I'll select all. Then this time I'll click on move to move all the file inside my main folder directory, right? So I'll delete this code, backspace, backspace, and I'll click on move files. Once I delete it to this .com.ng slash, then I'll click on move. As you can see, my website code has already been moved. Now, if I come back to our site now, if I reload, you're going to see something happen. So if I reload my site now, in a couple of seconds, for it to load, as you can see, the installation wizard have kick started, right? So I need to follow the installation wizards and install my app, right? So I'm going to click on let's go. Then it's going to check the server requirement, which everything is complete, which everything is okay. Now this is going to check the server requirement so that your PHP Laravel's code should work perfectly on your domain, right? So everything is okay. So I'll click on configure environment. Now remember, this is a Laravel. That is why you are having all of these things, right? If you build with PHP, you don't need to do all of these things, right? Which I'm going to do another video, which I'll do the side with purely PHP, right? And I'll show you how to do about it. Now this is PHP Laravel framework. Laravel is a PHP framework, right? So now here I'm going to name my app. So I'm going to give it a name. Let's set new scribe. Yep. Then the website, leave the website like this. Don't touch or don't make changes to anything. Then the database host changes to local host, right? Changes to local host. Then you see the database name, the database username, and the passwords that we save here, right? Make use of it. Remember, I told you that we're going to make it. So copy the database name, which is database. I'll come here, I will paste it here. Then we'll copy the database username to as well, right? We'll paste it here. Then copy lastly the password, right? Control C to copy, highlight all, and Control C to copy, and we'll paste it here, right? So once we do that, we'll click on install. Now, this is going to check if our database credentials are correct, then it should automatically connect the database. And once it is connected, it's going to import our database, which is what is our database here, right? This is our database SQL. It's going to import it automatically, right? Then in another video, I'm going to show you how to import the database manually. So click on install. So you give it a couple of seconds to do the connection. As you can see, the connection has been successful, and it's asking you to create a admin account because, like I said, this is a blog site. So you need to create a user account that you're going to send to the to the owner of the site, where the person can make a blog post, write posts, and do whatever. Whenever the person posts, automatically appear on the site. You don't need any of your interference or anything, right? Automatically appear on the site whenever the person make a post, right? So you're going to give a name. So I'll just write my name here, David. Awal again, then username. Can give it anyhow, whatever username. Mostly you can use admin, but mostly because of hacking and the rest, people have found of more easy to guess username with admin. So you can write any name. So for instance, let me still use admin because this is not a real project, right? So I'll just write admin again because I'm not, I'm installing it on a subdomain that is not even entirely different. So you're going to enter your email here. So I'm going to use my main email here. So you're going to create the password which the owner of the site is going to use. So username, you can even use owner or CEO or the person name or whatever, you can use it. So let me just use owner here, right? So the password, I'm going to give it a simple password of my default passwords. This is my default password, right? So that, then I'll click on create. So it's going to create this login for me. Then it will ask for a license key, right? Now, there's a license key. If you need this particular script, I'm going to just send me a DM. I'll give you the source code and everything, which you can build the site for your client and charge the person whatever amount, either 100K, 200K, 300K, or even 500K, right? One, just send me a DM and I'll tell you how to get the script, and also I'll give you the license key and everything as well. So we're going to enter your Evanto username, right? So this is my Evanto username. Now the license key, because of the security purpose, I'm going to pause this video, then I'll enter the license key, then come back. After you enter the license key, then you see you have to click confirm, then you click on activate license, and your license key automatically be activated. Now I'm going to pause this video while I'll do that and activate it, then I'll come back to continue, right? Good. Our license key has been activated. As you can see, application has successfully installed, right? Application has successfully been installed. So you can click here to go back to admin to log into the admin panel, right? So once you click on go back to admin, you see you have already logged into the admin. So you make changes to this, change the logo and everything. And now remember, if I open this site, right, let me copy the site and open it on a new browser. So this is the site, right? If I open it here, remember how we opened the first time, it was empty. Now there's a website code inside. You see it's already loading here, right? As you can see, this is already loading, and this is how the blog site is going to look like, right? This is how the blog site is going to look like. As you can see how beautiful it is, right? See how beautiful it is. So this is basically how it is, right? So now we're going to make changes to all of this. So if you want to make changes to all of this, you just click on get started, and you change the name, you change the logo, you change the favicon, and also you change the admin logo and everything, and you click on next. Then you are finished. You also need to come down to settings here, right? Come down to settings and make changes to all of this. Set email so that your site can also send email, and also users can comment. Like for instance, now if I click on block here, you see I can leave a comment here and provide my email address. Now if a user leave a comment and provide his or her email address there, you can as well send them an email, and also chat them up on your site, right, using your SMTP, right? Yeah, that's basically that for now. Yeah, that's basically that for now. So you can make changes to all of these by coming to email, right? Come to email. So you see mailer, you click on the drop down arrow and you select SMTP. Now your cPanel come with the SMTP. So you need to create an SMTP. You need to create an email on your domain. So you come back to your cPanel. So you come back to your cPanel and you see this email account. Now the most important thing about this email is going to come with your domain. So it's going to be username at, like just like we have seen, most especially in our banks, you see Leo at uba.com, this Ziva at zenithbank.com, or whatever, right? So it's the same thing as it is here. You can create the email with the domain. So you can do that by creating the email, and you come and do the SMTP setup. Now you put the port here, the host here, which I'm going to do that in my other video, which I'll be doing later, right? So I'll do that. So once you do all of that, you click on save setting and you test the email so that you make sure that it is working perfectly, right? So once that is okay, once that is set, you are good to go, right? Now you can also on this blog site, your client can also run Google advertisement, that is get paid, right? Get paid or on Google AdSense and so many other things, right? They can also do that. As you can see, they can create art and display art in any part of the website. Just give a name and you give a key. You put the URL, which is the target URL. Then you choose the art type. Is it Google art or custom art? Custom art is you can run ad for any other business. So for instance, if you're having a huge traffic, people reading your blog in a day, you can create a custom advertisement that you can display on your site that you can promote other people product and get them buy, or even affiliate, display your affiliate, put your affiliate link here, right? And you sell people product. Then under image, you can upload the image of the product on how you want the art to display, one nice design, anyhow you want it, you put it here. And also you put all the images based on mobile tablet and all of that, and you click on save, and the art is going to display on the side. It will show just like the way you see here on the website. This particular place is an advertisement, right? It's a ad banner that you can display. If you scroll down, also is a art advertisement. As you can see, if I click, it redirecting me to another places, right? So that is how. And also you can also display ad inside blog post. So if I click on to read a blog post, right, if I scroll down, you can also put a blog advertisement to display under here settings. Mhm. So this particular place is where you put your Google Ads key. So Google Ads key would display, like for instance, if I opened, let's say I open Punch. How is the spelling of Punch News? Let me just search it. Okay, so let me open Punch website, right? Now this is a Punch website. Let me explain how Google AdSense works. Now my browser is asking me to allow because the kind of browser I'm using, it blocks that, right? So I don't need that. So let me just copy the website and open it on a new browser that allows that, right? So I'll open it up here. So that will show us guys the power or how Google AdSense work. As you can see, this advertisement now is Google AdSense. Now Google paid Punch for displaying this ad on their site. It pays Punch for displaying ads. So this is how bloggers make money on with blogs. This is how they make money with blogs. In fact, Google AdSense is the highest way of making money or earning money on your blog, right? And also, if I click on any site, you see so many advertisements. I have to just click. So immediately I click on that, Punch has already make money for what I just click right now. I've already make money for that because it's a per click, a pay per click. That is a pay per click, right? PPC, pay per click. So once a customer or once a user click on it, Google is paying them instantly. No, no wait of time or anything. As you can see, so many other advertisements are also displayed within or inside the video and every other thing, right? So this is how Google AdSense works. So if you want to do that with Google AdSense, uh, you register with Google AdSense by get this snippet here. You go to this site. So I've already put everything all to you here, right? So you go to this site and you register with Google AdSense and you get your AdSense key. As you can see, mine, because of the account I logged in here, is showing no AdSense here. I need to sign in with a different account that they have my AdSense. So I need to sign in or sign up for a new AdSense account. So you can click on this to sign up, right? To sign up for a first time persons as a blogger. You sign up, so you provide your details, you go through the registration process and get your AdSense auto snippet key and you paste it here. Then you get your AdSense unit at client ID. You also paste it here. Then once you do that, you click on save, right? You can also upload the ad text here and you click on save setting and Google will display advertisement on your site automatically, anytime, anywhere you are sleeping or making money. Cool. And you can also do custom ads by coming to custom ad and create custom ads where you also make money from that. So it's a two ways, right? So this is a perfect and the best script that you can get for your client, right? That you can get for your client. Now, how does your client write blog post? As you can see under blog here, you see post. You come under post, you see create. So this is where they will click on to create and write blog post, give a title to the blog post, a short descriptions and the content of the blog post. Does it contain a YouTube video? They can put that to display on the YouTube video like we have on this one of the Punch. You see, this is a YouTube video. As you can see, it's playing. This is a YouTube video, right? So you can also do that here as well. That's basically that, and you can also select the category of the blog post and everything, and upload the images or whatever tags. And once you do that, you click on save and exist or save, and your blog automatically display on your site instantly. So that's basically how it works. So if you want to get this particular script or you need this particular software, just send me a DM or call or call this phone number, which is 070 1243, right? Just call this phone number and I will just told me that, oh, you need this particular source code, blog source code. You want to get it for your client or for yourself or whatever. If you're a blogger, you want to just start it by yourself, just call me and let me know. I'll get it. And also, I also help you set up your domain and everything under my company as well, and I'll set it up and give you everything, right? So just call me and we'll just talk. Thank you. Please help me also share this video, like and share this.